The first step of fabrication process is the wafer cleave. We cut the larger sized wafer into smaller pieces. The tools we need to use are tweezers, diamond cutter, ruler, and a wooden stick. The wafer used for demonstration is a 4-inch gallium arsenide wafer. I carefully take one piece of the wafer out. We can see the front side of the wafer is polished, shows a mirror-like surface. Then I put the wafer on the tissue with polished side facing up. I have got a pre-cut half wafer already, so I will use this one for demonstration. I use the ruler to align the notch of the wafer and cut the wafer with diamond cutter with a short distance. I need to repeat the cut several times to make sure the wafer at the cutting edge is fragile to break. Then I put the wooden stick under the wafer to make it a seesaw. The stick should be placed aligned with the cut line. Then I use the tweezers to push on one side of the wafer to break it. I just use the diamond cutter to cut a very small area of the wafer, but this should be enough to break the wafer along the cut line. Then I use the ruler to measure a suitable size of the wafer that I want to cut. The normal size is from 10 mm to 15 mm. Then I repeat the cutting process. Some dust particles are generated when doing so. They must be extracted as the gallium arsenide is a toxic material. Sometimes you will find it is difficult to break the wafer. Just keep pushing. Be patient. You will break it. Then I need to cut the long side of wafer to smaller square-shaped pieces, which is a requirement for the following processes. After the final cut, I put the sample into a prepared sample box. Every sample box must be labeled to let people know what material it contains. Don't forget to use the extractor provided to remove the toxic gallium arsenide dust particles.